What I have with me here is a 12-page document that Honor sent to me as the reviewer's guide for the Magic Book 15. This document just doesn't make any sense. Immersive, spellbinding visual effects. Less is more is the new trend among millennials. Stunning blue sheen. A 1 plus 8 plus N IoT strategy. I mean, come on, Honor, what were you thinking? Now, the Magic Book 15 does have some standout features, especially for something that's selling at 43,000. But I don't know why Honor wasted so much time on this document of theirs. I mean, they don't talk about the features that matter till about page 8 or 9 of this thing. For example, this thing just weighs 1.5 kilos, and for something that's with a 15.6-inch screen, that's actually quite nice. Then you get USB-C charging with USB power delivery support, and this can charge to 53% in like half an hour. And you can use the USB-C charger to charge your phone. I mean, why aren't they talking more about that? Why are they talking about play a nature documentary on the Magic Book 15 and select full screen? Like, who watches videos in a tiny little window? I mean, you have your smartphone for that. So here's the thing with the Magic Book 15. There's nothing particularly exciting or magical about this device, but it's one of the nicest devices you can get for 43,000, and it's a very sensible option for anybody looking for a laptop in that price range. It has a 15.6-inch screen, which is 1920 by 1080. The color accuracy and gamut isn't that great. You're only getting about 54% sRGB, but that's fairly standard for something in this price range. You only get two USB ports, one of which is USB 2. You also get USB-C, which is nice, and it's rated at USB 3 speeds and not Thunderbolt. But still, again, this is 43,000. Internally, you're getting a Ryzen 5 3500U, 8 GB of RAM, and 256 GB of SSD storage. At this price, this is actually a pretty decent package. I think only the Lenovo S145 offers 512 GB of storage in around the same price, but that laptop is currently on discount, so I don't know if that price is going to really stick around for long. As you can see, these specs are fairly standard and nothing special, but I don't think that should be a problem for the average user. I mean, the 3500U in this laptop is quite nice and it does give you 6.5 hours of battery life. You're also able to run Chrome, Word, Photoshop, and most apps very easily. And if you're gaming, you can play Counter Strike Go and other esports apps at about 30 to 40 FPS at 1080p, which is actually nice in something that is this sleek and thin and light. The design is obviously reminiscent of the MacBook, and I think that's something that most companies have been copying for a really long time. You even get that signature black band at the back. The upper surface is made of aluminum, the inner surfaces are made of aluminum, though it's much thinner than what you'd find on something like a MacBook Pro 13. But then, of course, those are devices that cost 1.5 lakhs or more. Opening it up, you're greeted with, I think, one of my favorite budget keyboards that I've used. Now, this thing isn't backlit, and I don't understand why in 2020 laptop makers are shipping laptops without backlit keyboards, but hey, it is what it is. Now, if you look closely at the keyboard, you'll notice that Honor snuck in a camera button between the F6 and F7 keys. And honestly, that's a little weird. At best, you're giving people an unhindered view of your nostrils, and unless you're going for that snooty down your nose look, which can work in some circumstances, this is terrible placement. As you can see, the quality is also not that great, and unless you want dancing fingers, it's a really, really, really bad position for a webcam. Honor, next time, just do what everybody else does and put the webcam on the display, please. The Honor Magic Book 15 isn't exactly magical, but that doesn't mean it isn't a great device. It is quite thin and light for its size, and I quite like the simple design. It does have great battery life, and you get USB-C charging, and an excellent keyboard. Yes, the webcam could have been better placed, but then this laptop is also retailing at only 43,000, and how many things can you complain about at this price?